I'm Strong Your Movie Madman, and I'm back. So today is another Christopher Nolan 4K review for you today, slash sort of film review for you. Today we're going to be talking about Dunkirk. This is Christopher Nolan's war film. I say that because he's only done one. So this is it. Well, it's not. It's Dunkirk. It's not This Is It. So this is one of Christopher Nolan's films that is very, very IMAX-y. If you saw this in the IMAX, you had a very good treat. There's a lot of bars disappearing in the IMAX. Christopher Nolan being Christopher Nolan, when he transferred it onto the Blu-ray slash the 4K, you get those IMAX sequences in there as well. So the bars will disappear and reappear all the way through. And this is probably one of his most IMAX-y films. So you get a lot of that. But I loved that side of it. I love films with loads of IMAX shots in it, which you only get in the IMAX, and it's very rare. It's very rare that people put the IMAX versions on the Blu-rays. I've not experienced that very much, so I'm very happy to have the IMAX edition of it. Story-wise, you've got three different timelines that you follow. You've got the first one is set over a week, where you see the soldiers on the beach trying to survive all of the different attacks that keep happening, and they're trying to just get off the beach, and it's just not happening. The second timeline is set over a day, when you see someone taking their boat to join loads of other people with boats to go and rescue the soldiers, and all that is taken over the course of a day, which obviously follows along the same time as over a week. And then you've got a third timeline which is set over the course of an hour, where you get to see three pilots travelling to go and help them at the beach as well. So it does get a bit confusing, but I know it's Christopher Nolan for you, so it wouldn't be a Christopher Nolan film if it didn't have a confusing timeline. Not these days anyway. 4K wise, obviously, because it's one of his newer films, the 4K side of it is absolutely amazing. There's a lot of picture details in there. I mean, unfortunately Harry Styles is in it, but we won't hold that against the film. I think he's the only person in the film that swears, so he's just showing that he's really hard because he can swear in a 12. Like, well done. You got Tom Hardy in there as well. Cillian Murphy's in there as well. Kenneth Branagh stands on the pier for most of the film, so he has some pretty exciting action scenes. I think he ducks a couple of times actually, so a bit of a step down from when he plays a Russian terrorist in Tenet, but you know, he still does a good job. Comparing it to the Blu-ray, it's a very big picture upgrade from the Blu-ray to the 4K as well, which was one thing I noticed when I compared the two. The IMAX shots are still on the Blu-ray, but it doesn't mean the picture quality is any better. It doesn't make a difference, I don't think. It just means the black bars disappear and you have a full screen of picture instead of a cropped picture. But we'll go into aspect ratios in another video, which I'm sure will be a very exciting, insightful video for everyone. But yeah, I mean, this ain't going to be a long video. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that now, because I can see the timer, and I know that I'm near the end. And I've got to cut bits out as well, so gutted. I really enjoyed this. When I first saw it being advertised, even every trailer for it that I saw, when I heard what it was about and everything, I was just like, I don't think I'm really interested in this film at all. It's very rare that I watch a war film that I enjoy. I think there's maybe 4 or 5 war films that I actually enjoy. I mean, I know people love war films. Well, people that love war films love war films. I'm just not one of them. The war films that I've seen, I did really enjoy, but I have seen a lot of war films that I just didn't like, and I just didn't like them. Sorry, I'm not a war film fan. All right, like I'm not a Western fan, so I do apologise. But on the war film front, this was a good war film, alright, considering it's just a 12 as well, so it's not exactly Saving Private Ryan or Hacksaw Ridge or Schindler's List, but I still enjoyed it. You get to see a man having a poo on the beach, so what more could you ask for? I think that covers everything that I wanted to say. It's a good story, confusing timeline, absolutely amazing picture, good upgrade from the Blu-ray. So if you've got it on Blu-ray and you think, oh, this could be good in 4K, it is. So now you know. I'm coming to the end of my Christopher Nolan reviews now. I've got one left, obviously save one of the best till last. Okay, a lot of people will be like, oh, it's his best film. I don't know if I say it was his best film, but it's one of his best. You'll find out what that is next Wednesday, unless of course you've been paying attention to these videos, then you'll know which one's left. So it depends how smart you are, or if you have IMDb. I'll be back on Friday with another book versus film, which I'm coming towards the end of that series as well, so I'm pretty fucked because I'm running out of ideas for videos. If you have films that you'd like me to talk about, or if there are 4K films that you'd like me to talk about, feel free to leave me a comment. If I don't have the 4K film and it's something I'm interested in, maybe I'll pick it up. So we'll see how we go. If you could like this video, if you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate that. I do apologise that this video is quite short, but yeah, I'm gonna go now, so I'll see you on Friday. Alright, bye.